Ay, agad. Example problem. So, a 0.36 meter square pre-stressed concrete pile is to be driven in a clayey soil having an unconfined compressive strength of 111 kilopascal. The design capacity of the pile is 360 kilonewton with a factor of safety of 2. Determine the A and bearing capacity, B is screen friction, and C, the length of pile, using alpha is equal to 0.76. So, ngayon, paano natin i-apply yung mga nabanggit kong formulas a while ago dito sa ating problem? So, get your calculators ready, your ball pens, and your paper. We will start solving this problem using the formulas. For a while. So, yeah. The best thing you can do is to imagine what is being asked in the problem. So, it is a concrete pile. So, if we were to draw an illustration demonstrating the itsura of the pile, so ganito siya, no? Alam ba, ito yung soil layer, tapos, pasensya na kung medyo tumatabing yung drawing ko. Yeah. That's the best I can do. So, yan yung pile or pilote na ibabaon mo sa lupa. At tapos, nabanggit din na 0.36 meter siya square. Ibig sabihin yung 0.36 meter square na yan yung circular na po. Yung section or cross-sectional area of your pile. So, yan pala yun. So, dahil nabanggit na square siya, so meaning, ang itsura niya ay square. So, 0.36 meter ang kanyang dimension. So, ibig sabihin, length lang yan ng isang side. So, that is the 0.36 m. Next, i-drive siya, meaning ibabaon siya sa lupa of a clayey soil. So, ibig sabihin, itong soil natin is a clay one. Clay. Medyo clay part. Clay. Sulat na din natin, clayey, having an unconfined compressive strength. So, later, i-discover natin ano ba yung unconfined compressive strength na yan. So, the design capacity of the pile, so design capacity is the load that is applied to the pile at 360 kilonewton. And then the factor of safety given is equal to 2. Determine now the end bearing capacity. And the skin friction and the length of pipe. So we are going to focus on the end bearing capacity first and foremost. First, I have to tackle what is the unconfined compressive strength na 111 kPa. Let us denote 111 kPa as Qs of U. So, unconfined compressive strength. Kung alam natin na ang formula for the end bearing capacity is QEB is equal to CAN or CAN, paano natin mahanap yung C, cohesion? Kung babalikan natin yung previous lessons from the past, yung mga unconfined compressive strength and yung Mohr circle, kinukuha natin ang C or cohesion as the unconfined compressive strength divided by 2. Kasi twice ng C, twice ng cohesion yung unconfined compressive strength. So, ibig sabihin, para makuha natin si Cu, we will first divide si Cu sa Qu over 2. And 111 divided by 2 is simply, I think that is 55 kilopascal. Para yun yung isa-substitute natin kay letter C. Kaya given yung unconfined compressive strength. Verify natin sa calculator. 111 divided by 2 is 55.5 to be exact. So this is 55.5 kPa. Now that we have that, ano pa ang factors? We have area. So area of the pile tip or AP is simply the area of your square. Kasi square yung given, so 0.36 is squared. Diba? The area of a square is S squared. So, i-multiply na natin siya sa sarili niya. 0.36 by 0.36 is 0.1296 square meter. And the last one is N. And how are we going to get the bearing NC bearing capacity factor? Again, if the bearing capacity factor is not given in the problem, you are going to use NC is equal to 9. Madali lang naman tandaan si NC, number 9. So, 9. Okay, para mailapat natin siya dito sa ating formula, ilagay na natin siya isa-isa. 55.5 kilonewton per square meter, that is kilopascal, multiplied by the area of 0.1296 square meter, multiplied by 9. So 9 is a dimensionless factor. So when you try to multiply this one, ang matitira sa yung unit is in terms of kilonewton. And then 55.5 by 0.1296 by 9 is simply 64.735 kilonewton. And that is now your end bearing capacity. Madali lang siya kasi direct substitution naman. Next, we have to tackle is skin friction. So, to have skin friction capacity, you will use the formula QSF. So, depende nga, again, kung ano yung given sa problem, and obviously, meron tayong factor of alpha. So, alpha is the addition factor or frictional constant. You can now get the formula for QSF using alpha method of CL alpha P or CLAP. O, di lapat mo na lang din siya dito sa formula mo. CL alpha P or CLAP. Eh, same naman yung kanyang mga factors. We have cohesion, 55.5 kilopascal. Wala nga lang tayong length. Wala pa tayong length. Pero meron tayong 0.76 na alpha. Ang perimeter mo is 0.36 times 4. Kasi 4 na beses ng iyong length. So, hindi natin siya agad-agad mako-compute kung sakaling ito agad yung gagamitin natin na formula. Therefore, kailangan pa natin maghanap ng another factor on how to solve this. Okay, so going back to the first slide of our presentation ng formulas, you can have the allowable bearing capacity of vial given at QU over factor of safety. Dahil meron kang given kanina na allowable bearing capacity or the design capacity is 360 kilonewton, so can I say that that is the allowed load or the bearing itself? Yes. So Q allowable is equal to 360 kilonewton is equal to your QU, which is still to be recognized or solved, divided by the factor of safety. And ang factor of safety natin given ulit siya sa problem, that is equal to 2. So, solving that, you will have QU, and the QU is equal to 2 times 360, or simply 720 kilonewton. Now, saan natin ilalapat itong QU? Si QU, pwede mo siyang gamitin para mahanap mo yung value ni QSF. Again, going back to the first slide, the QU is equal to QEB plus QSF. Therefore, the only unknown in this equation is QSF. Because we already know that 720 kilonewton is your ultimate bearing capacity. Whereas the QEB was solved a while ago, which is equal to 64.7352. And again, the only unknown here is QSF. So QSF is simply 720 minus your bearing capacity na 64.7352. You will have a value of 655.2648 kilonewton. O, di yun ang ilalagay mo dito sa ating QSF. So, meron ka na pala agad-agad na value ng QSF. So, natumbok mo. Ang huling hahanapin natin ay length. So, para makuha mo yung length, i-substitute natin dito yung value ng QSF, which is 655.2648. And ang nawawala na lang sa ating equation is length. So, by solving, or direct analysis, algebra, 55.5x times 0.76 by 0.36 by 4. So, dapat ang length mo is nasa around 10.788 meters. So, the total length of your bearing pile is 10.7882. That is around okay naman in design kasi pilote talaga, napakahaba niya, no? Wala. Kasi inaabot niya nga yung strata eh. So, mahaba talaga ang isang pilote. So, that is how you get the formulas and how to apply them. You can screenshot or you can use a clean paper so that you can rewrite this one para mas malinaw sa iyo. Okay? Wait.